Good afternoon. Clearly, a fall in terms of markets is what we are seeing. A crack coming in the last 10 to 15 minutes of trade, and it's absolutely interesting to see what's happening. We are below that 23,200 mark on Nifty 50, cuts of over 200 points right now. But if you see from the day's highs, you have sensex, which has seen cuts of little over 1,100 points from the day's highest levels. If you see in terms of Nifty 50 as well, it's a 300-point cut coming in right now as we speak. Overall, let's just pull up Bank Nifty, 840 points is the kind of cuts that we are seeing from the day's highest levels. What's contributing? In fact, 23,111 is the low that we've hit in terms of the low on Nifty 50. The advanced decline ratio is absolutely in favor of the bears with 35 declines versus 15 advances. And what's pulling us lower? Trent, Adani Ports, M&M, ICICI Bank, as well as the SBI Bank. These are the ones which are trading under pressure. In fact, ICICI Bank, Reliance Industries and HDFC Bank that are contributing the most. In fact, HDFC Bank will be reporting numbers tomorrow. So ahead of the earnings, the stock is trading under pressure. What's holding up? Apollo Hospitals is up in trade. Ultratech Cement is seeing gains of around 1.7%. PPCL also will be reporting numbers tomorrow. That stock is up around 1.7%. Tata Consumers as well as the HCL Tech, which are holding up. In fact, HUL is another company that will be reporting numbers tomorrow from the large cap. Let's just pull up a HUL and see. That's holding on to gains as well, but 0.3% higher. Let's quickly pull up the sectoral indices and see where is the pressure coming in from in today's day of trade. There you go. Across, you're seeing a sea of red now. It's only FMCG which is holding on to gains of around 0.1%. But apart from that, real estate, the biggest loser, 3% downtick on that front. You have Bank Nifty and the PSU Bank Index, followed by Nifty Auto, Media and Infra, oil and gas that are trading under pressure. Let's pull up the broader markets, the mid-cap and the small-cap index, and see what's happening on that front, because interesting moves there. There you go. There is some bit of resilience, Somit, in terms of broader markets. You're seeing the mid-cap 150, which is down 1.4%. And if you pull up the small-cap 250 as well, 1.6%. But the cut from the day's highs is not as deep in terms of broader markets versus the large caps.
Yes, broader markets is showing some kind of resilience, as you were mentioning. But yes, FMCG is holding up. There is a defensives are playing out. But among defensives also, one stock that is down in trade, and that's Varun Beverages, despite the JP Morgan note that had come in trade where they had initiated an overweight rating. The stock is down around 2% in trade. And in the last 15 minutes, if you see, among the FNO stocks, it's largely Dixon Tech, Samvardhana Motherson, Nykaa, APL Apollo, which have led the fall in market. Overall markets, InfoEdge, Supreme Industries, all are down in trade that we are seeing currently.
Absolutely. In fact, to add to Somit's list, you have a Newgen, which is down almost 16 to 17%. Dixon, he already mentioned 13%. The cuts have deepened further. Zomato, 10%. And to mirror that, you have a Swiggy also, which is trading under pressure. So what's in store for a Swiggy is what we should be watching out for. Overall, Realty post earnings and the brokerage notes, the stock is down 7 to 8%. MCX is also down around 7 to 8% on the back of earnings. On the gaining end, you have Medanta, which is up 6%. Avantel, a small player, but up 5%. Spandana is seeing some gains to the tune of around 5%, and a Century Ply, which is holding up to the tune of almost 5%. But clearly, it's a day where you're seeing a sea of red. How the second half of the trading session pans out is going to be interesting to watch out for from here on.